Get it? If you make a mess on my floor, I'ma sell you to the Egyptians. Straight up. I'm serious. I'ma sell you to the Egyptians. You better not make a mess on my floor. What's up, y'all? Once again, we about to get ready to do a Guerrilla Gospel Youth Ministry. You know what I'm saying? The love more, hate not version. And since it's raining, we're gonna definitely love to do it in the rain. You know, there's a lot of things people do in the rain. I never know if the gospel is one of them. It would want to be. You know what I'm saying? But speaking of, you know what I'm saying, Egyptians, being sold to Egyptians, you know what I'm saying? I was on a bus just now. I was on a bus and there were two young ladies that was on the bus, and one of them snapped at me about sitting too close to her. And I'm like, I'm 4 seats away, but I don't know. She's a young lady and she's going through it. That's all I could see. That's all I could understand. You know? But I didn't know what she was going through. But they got off the phone and I come to realize what they was going through, right? And right off the bus, I'm watching them go down the street of manipulation and backstab and double cross and just no way out. Same opportunities that was for all of us is for those two young ladies that have nowhere to go. Nobody there. Just a bunch of misleading people that call themselves Black Lives Matter. Can't never lead them on the right path. See, there's always that person that's going to take the young mind and cross them up, lead them on a dark path. But black lives do matter, though. You know, probably as prostitutes or strippers, you know, drug dealers and stuff like that. Black lives matter to a lot of people. So we got it to right here where Jacob is sending Joseph. He said, go, I pray, see whether your brothers are doing well. And Joseph going out there, Joseph like what, 17? About the same age as these little young girls was. Little youngsters, bro, and they ain't got nowhere to go. They actually in the system, and the system left them abandoned or something. They don't even know where to place these young ladies. It says that a certain man found him, and behold, he was wandering in the field, and the man asked, saying, what seekest thou? And he said, I seek my brothers. Tell me, I pray thee, where they feed their flocks. And the man said, they are departed hence, for I heard them say, let us go to Dothan. And Joseph went after his brother, found them in Dothan. It says, and when they saw him afar off, even before he came near, all right, unto them, they conspired against him to slay him. And see, when it comes to life sees you a mile away, boy. It sees you coming a mile away, and guess what? It's already cahooting with evil and wicked, and you know what I'm saying, hate and oppression and addiction. You know what I'm saying? Murder. All that. They're already cahooting. They see you coming a mile away. But you know, your brothers, the tribes of Israel as a youth did wicked things. Why would God want to leave us a book showing all the failures of his chosen tribe as well as other people? Why? Because God is awesome. See, God is not a lie about nothing. He's all true. Yeah. Man will always fail you. And that's what Jesus said. Never put your trust in man. You know what I'm saying? They will always fail you. Now, the advice that I gave those young ladies on the bus, even after she snapped at me, you know what I'm saying? I said, look, y'all stay strong. I said, whatever you're going through, prepare for college. At least try. Because you're not going to be kids forever. And by the time you grow up, you could either then got something under your belt, some credentials and stuff, bruh, and go present yourself, or you gonna be a grown failure. Same things that was out there waiting on you is waiting on your kids and everything. They waited for my parents. They waited for their kids and all that stuff too. So, and it's the same people who call themselves the tribes of Israel or whatever that sells their own brothers out to kill them. You know what I'm saying? It's a bad situation. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, you can't actually you can't have any temptation when it comes to the flesh. When it comes to the flesh, to do God's work, man, you can't lust and be greed and be jealous and all this other stuff, because you're waiting on your brother. Here come your brother. He's looking for you. You know he's looking for you. He's looking for you. He's worried about you. That's the only reason why you see him out there. And all y'all can think about is killing him. Leaving them stranded. Wind up selling them to his own cousins, the Ishmaelites. That's who Israel sold Joseph to. His own cousins. And his cousins sold him to the Egyptians. God does not make anything out to be what it ain't. He don't. That book is so full of mistakes, it's a shame. And just like this whole world is full of mistakes, it's a shame. The book stops there when it comes to God leaving and sending his son to do the last sacrifice. But the stupidity of man continued after that, as you can see where we at right now. These people, they thrive on misleading. There's a song called Black is the Soul. It's by this group called Korn. It's a really good song. There's a lot of people that's misled out there. And, you know, living in the land of Egypt, where you're only sold to sex trafficking or drug selling or whatever, everybody just is fixed on that one-track mind. Nobody wants to say, you know what, I'm gonna try to do the best I can to put myself out this hole. It takes education in order to get a career. It takes a career in order to have a good life. And it takes God to accomplish all this when it comes to my sanity and my heart. This is what it takes. You know what I'm saying? And like I said from the start, the tribes of Israel was already committing evil and wicked acts. They deceived their father, saying that his son got slaughtered when they actually wanted to kill him and leave him dead. Wind up selling him. Bunch of sellouts. And you know these people's a bunch of sellouts when they talk about doing something bad to somebody from doing something good. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, those young ladies that's out there right now, bro, they down a path that we all come from. And by the time they make it to our age, they're gonna be like, man, I wish I can do it all again. With a vicious cycle.